Hello once more, everyone. Welcome back to the channel back here on YouTube, doing our Week 13 NFL prediction videos after Week 12 that I struggled in, going 3-4. We're gonna try to get to 5-2 or 6-1 again, or maybe even go perfect in Week 13. But the goal over the next 6 weeks is to get 4 or more correct picks in each of the next 6 weeks to finish off our season on the right foot with 3/4 of the season done. Yeah, we're going into Week 13 this week. And with that being said, let's get right on into our NFL prediction video for Week 13. Guys, talking about our first matchup here. This one's going to be interesting, guys. Dallas and New Orleans. Two teams that are tough. Honestly, the Cowboys and Saints both come off losses on Thanksgiving Day. This is going to be an interesting matchup on Thursday night. Cowboys are without their head coach, Mike McCarthy, who tested positive for COVID-19, so he's out, not coaching. Their defense coordinator, Dan Quinn, is coaching the Cowboys on Thursday night against the Saints. Saints also come off a loss to Buffalo, where they lost 31-6. But the Cowboys, they lost one of their defensive linemen, who's suspended for 2 games for punching a Vegas player after the game, and Tristan Hill, so... Honestly, Thursday night, this game's going to be interesting to see with both teams coming off losses. I don't know what to expect, though, in this matchup. But I will predict this. I will predict the Saints to come out on top at home, because they're playing at home. Even though they're with backup quarterback Trevor Siemian, who's lost 4 games since being put in with Jameis Winston's injury. So we'll see. I think the Saints will get a win this time around against the Cowboys. The Cowboys are struggling too right now, after losing last week. So I do think the Saints snap the losing streak here on Thursday night against the Cowboys. So go with the Saints in this one on Thursday night. Brings us to our next matchup on Sunday afternoon in Chicago. Bears at 4-7, Arizona Cardinals at 9-2 with Kyler Murray. By the way, the Bears, after winning on Thanksgiving against the Lions, which I predicted. Last week I went 1-2 on Thanksgiving with those predictions in Week 12. I don't even want to get into that last Thursday predictions, but the Bears won by a field goal late. Honestly, Andy Dalton had to start because Justin Fields is injured. So who knows? Who's going to start? Justin Fields, I think, might be starting, but who knows? Maybe by Sunday I'll have had 10 days off, or 2 weeks off by Sunday because of the injury. Question is, for Arizona, is Kyler Murray returning? At 9-2, I think he should be returning, but I'm not sure about that. I don't really know. If you're an Arizona Cardinals fan, comment below, let me know if he's going to be starting at quarterback for Arizona instead of Colt McCoy. We've seen what Arizona has done this year with McCoy at quarterback. I think he's 1-1 so far. And the Arizona's 9-2. They're basically the favorites out of the NFC West. I did predict them to be a wild card team this year, but who knows? Maybe that will still happen. Maybe the Rams, I don't know, will win the division. Who knows? I did predict Seattle, though, to win the division. I did predict the Rams and Cardinals each to get a wild card. I'm probably wrong with that at the moment. But who knows? When you're wrong, you're wrong. I think Arizona does, though, win this matchup at 9-2 and beats the Bears. Bears, I do think, go to 4-8, which gives the Bears, if they lose, going 4-8, they have 5 games left. They have to win out to make a wild card spot at least, or at least get a chance if they lose, but I do think Arizona gets the win and goes to 10-2. Next up, we have Sunday afternoon, Indianapolis Colts, Carson Wentz going into Houston. Houston, I have a lot of questions about this team. They're not very good. They're 2-9, I believe. And Indianapolis has Carson Wentz. The Colts, they're trending up. We've seen the Tennessee Titans, they're slipping a bit, but they're still in first place. The Colts, though, Carson Wentz and the Colts, they're finding a way to get wins when they need to. Over the weekend, they lost to Tampa Bay and Tom Brady. That's because it's Tom Brady, of course, and Tom Brady and Tampa Bay know how to win, and they're in first place in the NFC South. Colts, though, this is the AFC South. Honestly, Houston, I don't have any faith in this team at 2-9. I don't think they'll do much. Colts, though, on the other hand, with Carson Wentz, I think they get a win on Sunday. Personally, I think the Colts have a chance to make the playoffs. If Tennessee continues to slip up a bit, we might see the Colts sneak on into the wild card positioning. Maybe even win the AFC South. I think they definitely can win the AFC South, though, this year. But it's a long shot. Tennessee's the team they're gonna have to get past. Colts and Titans have been the two teams that have been the favorite in this division the last several years. Houston got in there a few years ago with J.J. Watt and Deshaun Watson, but Houston's on that trending down a bit. Looking like a team that's fallen off of the edge after getting rid of J.J. Watt, DeAndre Hopkins, and Deshaun Watson being benched and not even playing this year. But we'll see. I think the Colts are a better team, and I think they get the win on Sunday. Brings us to our next matchup in Atlanta. Yeah, between the first place Tampa Bay Buccaneers 8-3 and Tom Brady, and the Atlanta Falcons and Matt Ryan at quarterback. Honestly, the Falcons are having a bad season, just like Houston, Chicago, But this game, Tom Brady, 8-3. Tampa Bay's a first place team. If New Orleans is going to have a chance to beat them, New Orleans is going to need help from Atlanta and Carolina down the road. Don't forget, New Orleans still has to go to Tampa Bay and play this year and play down there. Tom Brady, since he joined the Buccaneers, 1-2 against the Saints are the one team he's had issues with, 1-3 overall since joining the Buccaneers. But this is the Falcons, of course, and Tom Brady and the Buccaneers can't beat the Falcons with so many weapons. I don't know much about the Falcons. Matt Ryan, the quarterback, Julio Jones, he's out. No, he's gone. Tennessee nowadays. Falcons have some other guys. I think they can use weapons, but I don't think they have enough against Tampa Bay. I think Tampa Bay is going to get the win. I'm going to give another road team a win. We're going with the road teams a lot this week. We'll see in our late afternoon games, in our one late afternoon game we have on the schedule that we're predicting this week. See if that ends up being a win for a road team. But yeah, I'm taking Tampa Bay in this one, guys. Next up, we're going to Las Vegas for the late afternoon between Washington, Taylor Heineke, and the Washington football team, and going into Vegas against Derek Carr and the Raiders. Like we said, guys, a few weeks ago, the Raiders have basically fallen backwards because of injury, because of guys getting released or getting in trouble and getting released by the organization. And the Washington football team, I guess you could say, what happened to them? They're trending up, I guess. It looks like they're trending up the right directions. The Cowboys are in their division. They won the division at 7-9 last year. And they just played last night. I'll tell you the score of that game real quick from last night. Washington won 17-15. Seattle, who I did predict against Seattle, who I did predict win the NFC West. I'm wrong on because they're 3-8. So it looks like you can count Seattle out overall. But I do have Washington, though, on the other hand. Washington's 5-6. You look at the standings. Washington is basically like two and a half games back of Dallas. And you look at the Raiders in Las Vegas, who are basically slipping up in 6-5. This one's going to be a battle, I think. I do like Vegas in this one, but Washington's a good team, too. I don't think the Vegas Raiders get a good win this one. I think they get to 7-5. Sadly, I don't think Washington does good in this one. But, you look at Washington's schedule the rest of the way. And as I look at the Washington schedule the rest of the way, they have Dallas twice after this week against Vegas. Even though I do think Vegas is going to win this game, they do have Dallas 3 of the next 4 weeks and the Eagles as well with the Giants. So they have their whole division to play. 5 division games, twice against the Cowboys, twice against the Eagles, and once against the Giants. So I will tell you this, guys. We might see Washington get on our prediction videos. down the road at least once or twice over the next couple weeks. But, even if Las Vegas wins this game, who knows? I think Washington has a chance as well. I do like Las Vegas because they're a better team, 6-5, and they're at home. I do think they win, though. So, sadly, Washington fans, I don't think you're going to win this game. But I do think you have a chance down the road to finish the year off on a good foot. Brings us to our night game on Sunday night in Kansas City. Yeah, I know what I'm about to say. Kansas City, Denver, Broncos, good team. They won over the weekend against. Yeah, they won on Sunday against a pretty good team in the Chargers, who I did predict to win that game. And we said this. I said this a few weeks back. I don't know how. I may have said this multiple times over this season. Over the last few weeks, the AFC West has been the only division where all four teams in the division have been in first place at one point or another this season. But with Kansas City back in first place at 7-4, man, this division looks like it's going to be crazy to see. You have a three-way tie basically for the bottom half, and you have the Chiefs at the top with Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill and their whole team. And even though I like the Kansas City Chiefs as a team, I love them, but I can't play favorites every week. That's why I didn't pick them. That's why I didn't put their game in the schedule, because they're on a bye week. And I'm not going to pick them each week because that would be playing favorites. I don't want to do that each and every week, pick my favorite team to win. But I will this week because it's on Sunday Night Football and it's at home against the Broncos. I will pick the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes to get a win on Sunday night. So I'm going with the Chiefs over the Broncos on Sunday. Brings us to our last game on Monday night. Coming up on Monday. And this one, guys, is going to be New England Patriots 8-4 against the Bills at 7-4. Both these two teams, the Bills won the AFC East last year. They're a game back of the Patriots, who are 8-4. Patriots have a rookie quarterback, Mac Jones. He has a lot of weapons, a lot of tight ends around him that Bill Belichick, who's head coach and general manager, got for him. And he also drafted him. The quarterback that won the national championship at Bama last year. Alabama, come on. Who knows? Who knows what we'll see with the Bills and Patriots, who knows what we'll see in this game. Honestly, Bills at home, I think they get a chance. I think they will win their second game in a row after winning last Thursday. I think they won on Monday night against the Patriots. Go 8-4. Patriots, I think, will pick up the loss, go 8-5. But, Josh Allen and the Bills, this is their time of the season to trend up. And the Bills are going to win the division. They need to beat New England on Monday night. And Mac Jones, I do think the Bills will do that on Monday. So, with that being said, that's our Week 13 predictions. I'll go through a quick recap of it. Quick recap on who we're picking once more. Starting with our Thursday night game, New Orleans and Trevor Siemian at quarterback against Dallas. Dak Prescott without Mike McCarthy, with Dan Quinn, defensive coordinator coaching because Mike McCarthy's out with COVID-19. I'm taking the Saints in this one. Then I'm taking the Saints on Thursday night, going into Sunday afternoon. We have 3 games in the 12 o'clock hour in the 1 p.m. Eastern hour on Sunday. I'm taking Arizona over Chicago at 9-2. I think the Cardinals will be the first team to win 10 games this year in the NFL. So Arizona, first NFL team to 10 wins. Indianapolis at Houston. I'm taking Indianapolis on the road. Carson Wentz and the Colts. They're turning up the right direction. Can they get to where Tennessee is and win a division? It's possible. We know the Titans are without Derrick Henry, their running back. And I think Indianapolis has a clear chance with Jonathan Taylor and Carson Wentz and the rest of the team to get a division title this year, with Tennessee being without their number 1 running back. That takes us to Tampa Bay, Atlanta on Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock as well. Tom Brady, who just beat Indianapolis, coming off a win at 8-3. I think he gets the Buccaneers to 9-3 with a win in Atlanta on Sunday. Then we go to the late afternoon game. Washington football team at Las Vegas. Taylor Heineke, the Washington football team, they're a good team, but I think Washington might have some issues. I think they get a chance, though, to win. But I like Las Vegas in this one at 6-5 over to 5-6. Washington football team just beat Seattle 17-15 last night. That takes us to our Sunday night game on Sunday, where we have the Broncos, which Teddy Bridgewater got hurt on Sunday, had Drew Lock come in and play against Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes. Who's starting quarterback for Denver? We don't know yet. We'll find out soon, maybe the next few days or so. I do like Kansas City this one. And like I said, I'm not going to play favorites every week because that would be unfair to other fans of their teams. But I'm taking Kansas City this one on Sunday night at home to go to 8-4 and continue a run at the top of the AFC West. Then Monday night, I'm going with Buffalo and New England. I like Josh Allen this one. I think Josh Allen and the Bills have a chance to go 8-4, make the Patriots fall game back. They'll be half a game back with a loss. So I think Josh Allen will show rookie quarterback Mac Jones of the Patriots and all his weapons in New England what Buffalo has to do to compete. And I think the Bills will win on Monday Night Football. Once again, that's our Week 13 NFL predictions. If you liked the video, hope you all enjoyed it. And don't forget, please always comment below your favorite team, who they're playing, and if you think they're going to win on Sunday. Like I said, my favorite team is Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. I like all the players on that team. Pretty good. They're the defending AFC champions. I think they have a chance, but there's going to be some competition ahead. And I think they have a good team that'll win the Super Bowl this year, but we'll see. We'll see, but, like I said, I'm taking my favorite team, the Chiefs, to win on Sunday night. So, yeah, comment below your favorite team if you think they're going to win. That being said, have a nice day. Please remember to watch, like, subscribe. Don't forget to tell our friends to do the same if they're not done so yet already. And also hit that notification button below so you know when I upload a new video. That being said, have a nice day, stay safe, and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. And I'll see you next Tuesday right back here for your Week 14 NFL predictions. That being said, have a nice day and stay safe.